Welcome to the Politricks Watch. This is Sir P. Today I'm going to talk about Reneto Adams and mostly Mark Shields again. Think of this as a part 2 to the first Adams and Mark Shields video. It was that video that got Mark Shields aka Mark Thistlewood in them feelings. So much so, that's when him go up on the channel The Fix. And them ask him about the local YouTuber. He must say, garbage. Don't know if add on a little accent because the man is foreigner. Put on a little accent on it. A little English accent, a little French accent. As long as it's not a local thing. From them time there, Mark Shields a carry belly. So you should know by now, anytime I drop the people's elbow, on them dopey butter, sometimes I just follow it up with a decisive strike, end it once and for all. Now keep much nice them after that, can't recover. That I go on right now. The slithering Saxon snake. If he did just stick to my opinion and say, well, you know, I watch some Sir P video them, but it's not really for me. But that's fine. But rubbish? And then I go tell people about watch BBC and CNN. In the Iron Man, people don't want you about the BBC and CNN. In the Iron Man, people want you about the PIA. Check the scoreboard. He could not have been allowed to get away with this. So part 2. This time we are bringing Adams tonight because him and Adams, let's just say, not exactly best of friends either. Before we go into that, 3 birthday shout out today. 3 of them. The first one goes out to King with a Y. One of the people them who come like me know them for 20 years. When we talk, he come like a 2 brethren sit down side by side. When he mute a band, I say look a YouTuber. This a go on, that a go on. Tomorrow go be the big day. Me I say do it bro. Congratulations. When the baby I make certain steps, my ear will go on. He come like a family member. Them kind of link them I talk about. Enough of them people them have the Patreon squad and the PIA. Ex-member of JCF too. So them man I know say Mark Shields are the most overrated police in Jamaican history. You can tell about him. So King, big up yourself. Yesterday was the Earth Strong, but I tell him, so I don't drop it on us Saturday. I drop it on the Sunday in another video, because that video go be right, the bigger one. Because that video go have more traction, so I want to drop it on a big video. So King, big up yourself, bro. Next up we have Bianca with the bossy spelling. And this is coming from my mother Tammy. First time Tammy linked me back in the day. And I tell me about her daughter, I see the spelling. I say, hold on. How this pronounced? Beyonce with a A. Because you know Bianca is normally B-I-N-C-A, but that one I know more clever because you take the Beyonce type of spelling, right, but you drop on the sharp A, so it turn Bianca. She has a little YouTuber, so it come on Bianca. Bossy style. I think Jamaican's easy. Coming from my mother Tammy. Bianca, big up yourself. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Bianca. Mommy loves you. The family loves you. From me and the whole Patreon squad. We wish you long life and good health. See? That's Bianca, my mother Tammy. Next up, we have a double birthday, but coming from once, buddy. This one goes out to Denise from her husband, Elban. But Elban tell me, say, newborn, new life. Born on the same day. That's Denise. A new member to the family. So Denise and Deo, happy birthday. That Mr. coming from the big man, Elban. All 4 of you. It's a 3 shout out, but I really 4. I just threw Deo too small to know I go on, but I 4 people. So big up on yourself. Live long and prosper. See? Patreon squad. So Reneto Adams and Mark Shields. Do you video on this already? We could start with Adams. Adams' style and my style different. Adams is more, I mean, say, out there. And that's why everybody know him. And that's why he's like one of the most known police officers. Adams is very out there. It's not really my style. I'm more the covert type. I'm more the Nicodemus in the night type. That's a theme style. Adams is controversial, but without doubt, he have him supporters. He have people who rate him to this day. He have people in the streets who tell us, let me take back Adams right now. Let me tell you, no matter what shortcomings you mention, let me take back Adams right now. Adams have him supporters then. You can't take that from him. You have me say theme style drastically different from mine, but everybody have for them ways how to get things done. But one thing you can't take from Adams is the fact that he put in work in the streets. Whole lot more work than the mediocre immigrant, Mark Shields. And only in a country like Jamaica can Squaddie pop out of nowhere, put in less than 5% of the work, fail miserably in what them claims to them come to do, and still get held in higher regard. Right now, people will pay Mark Shields more money for quote-unquote consult than Reneto Adams. Mark Shields don't know nothing about the streets of Ireland. Ask anybody who ever beat the ground with Mark Shields. Let me tell us that the junky rummed English guy don't know nothing about Ireland streets. The man is a massive liability. On operations, Mark Shields was a liability. Things are England that way they can walk around. Would not even want pen in them pocket and tell man about stop! Stop in the name of the law! Him na put in 10% of the work when enough man na JCF put in. Dedicate him entire life and left JCF with hardly one little pot for urinating now. Just some little pension. The policeman them wanna rate Mark Shields have all right too. Cause them say mediocre immigrant come get things where them can't get and then put in a little more work for. Let me explain something to you guy. Mark Shields reach a higher rank in a JCF than Adams. It was they never get along. Right, them have them reasons. As me telling already in a part 1 to this video, Mark Shields didn't say a single word out of his mouth that was original. There was nothing he turned up with that made anybody say, John O'Dog, this man is a visionary. Nothing. Understand this. The little project where they come out to the Mark Shields and Les Green and them man, they was destined to fail. England police can't work at Jamaica because England police don't know nothing about badness like that. England badness and knife stabbing and them sitting there. 1 and 2 gunshot. If you never bring police go Ireland, you say them go blend in and get results in Ireland, you have to go in a Uncle Sam place. You have to take police from Chicago and them place to understand what gangs, what monstrous gangs look like. The gang them when them deal with that England. And some little boy or walk around with some big knife and then we start about man will stab you in it, bruv. Bruv. And that them deal with. Mark Shields them don't know nothing about badness to Ireland. They were never qualified to begin with. If you go carry man go a country, go say you help fight crime, you have to go somewhere like America, and not just any American state. You have to take people from Chicago PD, NYPD, LAPD, people, or you have to go to El Salvador. And you see, if they go to El Salvador, go find some El Salvador police, it would have bad and not so bad. It would have bad same way, but it wouldn't so bad. Because me that's with at least them man the familiar with working with people like MS-13 and them monstrous gangs. Them gone all the way to England. Through them frightened for England. They're Englishman. England man don't know nothing about Jamaican style of badness, bruv. Ain't it, bruv? Nothing at all. But man work together upon Operation Trident. Guy, them not ready for March Spin. Them not ready for Top Banks. Them not ready for Garden. Them not ready for Dunkirk. Them not ready for Salt Spring. If you are going to bring foreign police to work in Ireland, make sure say a Chicago PD or LAPD or El Salvador PD or Mexican PD. Listen, no disrespect to the London police guy, but fool the style of badness so only used to. Man stab you, bruv. That they sitting there joking at Jamaica. I'm just being honest. You're not ready for clansman chop off head and put pan stick and put cigarette in a mouth. Anyway, let's carry on. For all JCF shortcomings, for all the lack of vision, for all the corruption that JCF, a whole heap of money that dedicate their whole life for fixing issues in the area, man. Their whole life, man, mash up their marriages because of JCF. Enough police mash up their marriage because of JCF. Them family life get torn to pieces because of JCF. And them man, they barely can reach certain rank. This is something that I've spoken about many times before. Which is why when the slithering Saxon snake, Mark Thistlewood, jump out, make certain talk, he had to be corrected. Because for years, it's been going on too long. But people who don't hate me because me this their artist, and have just basic common sense and experience, especially the experience part, know that this is something will happen in a real life. What me I talk about? A Jamaican abroad has to be exceptional to get ahead. And a Jamaican abroad, a Jamaican foreign, especially the big foreign them, America, Canada, England, have to be exceptional to get ahead. A people from them country there. Exceptional. Them have to be the creme de la creme. Them have to be the cream of the crop. A Jamaican can leave Jamaica with 10 surfy tickets. Not certificate, you know. Surfy ticket. 10 of them. And 20 years experience under him belt. Or under her belt. And then go walk a place like America, Canada, England, Germany and them places. And Billy Joe will put them to work under one of his dummies. One of his lowest of his low. One of his worst staff members. He will look on a Jamaican who is exceptional with all kind of service ticket and tell him say, you have to go now work under that man there right there so. He might know your boss. He might go tell you to do a daytime. The man where you work, the person where you take talk from, no know as much as you. I wonder if you listen to me. Jamaicans, exceptional Jamaicans go foreign. Go find themselves being quote unquote supervised by people who don't know 50% of what them know and can't do 30% of what them can do. Because a Negro have to be exceptional to get ahead of foreign. Being good is not good enough for a Jamaican. Being great is not good enough either. A Jamaican, especially, I won't say Jamaican, just so we know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Negro, black, nigger. Just so we're clear. Have to be exceptional. Have to be a 9-second sprinter in them field to get local ratings. And even then, Billy Joe will disrespect you. And put one of them little dopey back them in charge of you. Enough Jamaican, me see it with my own 2 eyes. Drop a certain country and go link up man them know long time. Link up one of the brethren them. Link up one of the sister in them. One time I got in a workplace. Me I say who that? I'm supervisor man. Supervisor? That the little boy there? And you are the baddest. You are the baddest this and the baddest at Jamaica. And you are the best this and the best that from nowhere you are the best in your whole field at Jamaica. And you are foreign at I know you get supervised by them dopey back there. Jamaicans will tell us that the people them who are supervising are foreign and them have to teach the man them the work and them supervisor. Jamaicans go foreign go teach them managers the work. Because no foreign countries, they don't talk about brain drain, none of Jamaica's best talents gone foreign. So man that are foreign, I tell the manager how the work go. Has to be studied. Understand this guy, when you travel the world you realize human beings are tribal by nature. People like to look out for them own except the Negro. White put white first, Chinese put Chinese first, black put black last. So that is why when it's time for the other way around, somebody like Mark Thistlewood a mediocre immigrant drop a Ironman and get positions of a policeman will beat the ground and I beat the ground hard long before him. And touch rank where man don't know. Understand this guy, I'm more than one Politricks from England, you know, but Mark Shields at a different level of ratings. Mark Thistlewood have the nerve when he was asked about the local YouTuber on the fix to try and go on like him don't know who that but he want jag memory. Una sister Casper the friendly dopey bat was trying to belittle the local YouTuber and the movement. Him know who name so you know, but the socks and chip in him brain tell him say you're mad, me can't come go on like me want come acknowledge that the whole dirty nigga that even though him do things that me can't do in my life. People like Mark Shields are upset because them sister the people them no longer rely upon them local mainstream news and them puppet DJ them. Now them realize say the local YouTuber are the ears of the people and that upset them because them cannot control the local YouTuber. Them like people, especially quote unquote real journalists, who them can control. Them know for a fact, say no quote unquote real journalists now go say nothing for hurt them. Them know that for a fact. You know them lose sleep over the local YouTuber. People like him. Tell me something, immigrant guy. If you don't know nothing about the local YouTuber to the point that you have a jag all memory, how did you form opinion to the point that you reach all rubbish? I tell you already say he would have seen the video of the other Thistlewood, Thomas Thistlewood, and them things that would have burned him because he knows it applied to him. Let me give you one more of my by now infamous analogies. Imagine England hire me, the local YouTuber, to reduce drownings. I have been hired by England, the British taxpayer, hire me to reduce drownings. Them say we're going to make you deputy chief of the drowning department and you're going to be responsible for this whole part over here, so. Call it Area 10. You're responsible for drownings, reduce drownings. Normally drownings about 1,200 a year, 1,100 a year. The first year me get the work, me start work May, and the end of that year, drownings go up to 1,600. The first time in British history. Follow the analogy. The first year me take over, 1,600 drownings. Drownings go up. The next year, drowning drop to 1,300 and look a bit. Them say, see it, the local YouTuber at work. He must be given the credit. Say drownings go down because him there now. But then the next year, drownings go up to 1,584. The English people them say, hold on. The first year you come, drowning go 1,600. We never see that yet. Then they get lucky one year. Right? A fluke. But then now it gone back to 1,584. Basically, the same as the first year you come and higher than any year before you come. Something wrong here, so. Then them's alright, make we give him another year. The following year, drownings go up to 1,600. Then after that, the year when time me left, 1,600 again. And then to make matters worse, I then open up a funeral home business in England that specializes in dressing up drowned victims' bodies. Do you know what would happen to me? I would be executed on London Bridge, figuratively. Well, maybe even literally, who knows? But the British people would ask for my head because they hired me to reduce drownings. Not only did drownings reach the highest numbers England ever see when we reach England, but me then have the nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated gall to go open up a funeral home we dress up the bodies of victims who drown. So now me I make money off of drowning. I would have to leave England the very next day. But what if I told you That analogy played out in Iron Man with Mark Thistlewood. What if I told you that happened? You want to talk about data? The data proves the worst 5-year period in Jamaican history for murder was the 5-year period Mark Shields was a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Fact. This is essentially what happened in Jamaica. The first time, here is a fact for you, data guy. The first time in Jamaican history we saw 1,600 murders was the very first year Mark Shields, aka Mark Thistlewood, was employed by the JCF. Fact. Here's another number for you. Here's some more data. 4 times in Jamaican history, we have seen 1,600 murders. 3 out of those 4 years, Mark Shields was employed by the JCF. Here's some other numbers for you. Even if you take off the first year him joined and the last year him left, and just look on the 3 full years in between, murders averaged over 1,500. Mark Shields not only did not reduce murders in Jamaica, his presence made things worse. Since he want to talk about data. And then to make matters worse, Mark Shields went and started a security consulting business to now make money by consulting people on how to be secure. You cannot make this up. No use to the analogy with the drowning. So me failed to reduce drowning in England and then say, you know what? Not only me not reduce drownings in England and waste the British people taxpayers' money, me are gonna open one funeral home specialized in a drowning and then yam be a food off it. Englishman would never accept this. But the Jamaican Irish Saxons did. You people are ridiculous. You made a foreigner whose job was to go to Jamaica and help reduce crime after he failed miserably. He then opened a business consulting about security. You cannot make this up. Mark Shields' business is to consult people on security and reducing this and reducing that. So he was hired from foreign to help fix crime, realizing that not only him not fix the crime, but in presence make crime worse. While he was there, crime was worse. Fact. But then he thought to himself, me now go back to my country. Me I go then open one business and name some food off I crime. This man is vile. Enough police left JCF and going to security, you know. Enough police left JCF and going to security. Those are local police officers with a whole heap of years experience, and enough people say, me want somebody like you, tell me what I go on. Mark Shields is no Jamaican. He was hired to go to Jamaica to fix a problem, and after he failed to do it, instead of tucking his tail and go walk in yard, he then set up shop and no one yam food off of the crime where he couldn't fix. You cannot make this up. The guy's stomach strong. Strong. Where Mark Shields come from in only 5 years, so when I come consult man about crime. Who is this guy? Even he used to work with JC before that. Guy, I don't know if you understand who Mark Thistlewood is. Nobody. That's who. In England. I have to add on England. But in Jamaica, the local bosses say them in Jamaica, see Mark Shields after 5 years of failure and say, you know what, Billy Joe, I'm going to pay you to consult me on security even though you were a failure. But policeman with 30 years experience say, no, we not consult you, look dirty nigga. We want Billy Joe's advice even though Billy Joe was a failure. And the time he was in JCF is the worst time period in JCF history for crime. It has to be studied. Has to be studied. Ask any police, local or abroad, about Mark Shields. Let me tell you, say my piss head. First time I hear Mr. Wolan, what you mean? He's always on the piss. Mr. Wolan, what you mean? Like, you mean him always a urinate? On him bladder, him want some bush teeth, him bladder, wagwan. What you mean him always on the piss? What you mean him always a urinate? So no, not urinate. In England, when time man say man a piss head, means says a rum. Me say ask era 4 about Mark Shields. The man spent half time in the JCF. Inebriated. Ask Area 4. Ask his peers them in a London Met about him. That one them up on TV because they might do PR and cover up for them friend and they know I make certain things public. Let's go to the bar. That's what he truly excels in. The man turned out to be a perpetual failure, and that's my problem with him. And then on top of it, he know have the nerve years after I see Mark Shields work, after I see how Mark Shields operate in a real life, after we know the real Mark Shields, not the made up PR version on Wikipedia, where them only post 1 year and career, or somebody must work for 5 years and only talk about one. Over 1,500 murders Jamaica average with Mark Shields Iron Man. But they gave him credit for the 1 year it go down, and then don't give him none of the blame for the other years that may go up. They gave him all the credit to the point where it mentioned on Wikipedia for the 1 year it go down, but none of the blame for the other 3-4 years it go up. Has to be studied. At least some of the other British police them had the nerves pack up and guard and yard. At least Les Green pack up and go back and yard. But this bossy Bakra not just failed to reduce crime, but then stayed, set up shop, and now start nyam food off of the crime. What him drop a Iron Man for fixing at the first place. Once again, I remind you, the first year Jamaica ever see 1,600 murders was the year Mark Shields started working with the JCF. The worst 5 years Jamaica ever see for murders happened when Mark Shields was a member of the JCF. Their experiment failed. All he has done is give an excuse after excuse and blame everybody but himself. Then give him credit for the 1 year it got down, but none of the blame for the other years that may go up, and he was still serving. It has to be studied. Only Billy Joe gets this. If Reneto Adams did get imported from our next country, if Squaddie will look like Tanto Blacks, they get imported from our next country, and given the job Deputy Commissioner of Police, and had those numbers, they would have laughed him out of the door. But this man not only maintained his reputation, but it got even higher, even though it's a fact that he failed. Chris Rock said it years ago. A nigger has to fly through something where Billy Joe can walk into. The man failed and still walked away with reputation to the point that people have paid the man for advice. Bought him a consultant. Put one camera up on the wall looking down. Basic things in a bro. Or should I say, bruv. Ain't it, bruv? Basic, bruv. Both BBC and CNN. You know, sort of everything Mark Shields said at that part there was the most egregious to me. Because people say, look, you I be a lime teller and make up things to get views, and people say that's a half thing, take it for myself. Yeah, bad man scam, man. I make up things to get views. So that part is neither here nor there. Is when this immigrant I got tell the Jamaican people both to tune into BBC and CNN. BBC and CNN. Or if you tell Jamaicans about BBC and CNN, they don't need BBC and CNN because they have one of their own that can do everything and more. BBC and CNN in their entire existence has never dropped more gems upon the Jamaican people than this platform. Some of the industries, underground stories, some of the crimes we solve, some of the things that people never know about, I will give them the full story. Not to mention how much time we tell you what will happen and then it happen, because anybody can react to an event. But how much time we say this will go on, and then it go on. How much time? Mark Thistlewood, and that's why the people them tune into the PIA, even the people them who don't like me. That's why the PIA stands at 180 million total views. After 1,700 videos, average over 100k per video. That's why. And you have the nerve to tell my people, not your people, my people. You tell my people, if you're going to listen to BBC and CNN, those are my kin. Go tell fear people them in England for go watch BBC. Go tell fear people them to go watch CNN. Don't tell my people them that CNN never dropped the video about Ajis. CNN never dropped the JJ Nakis video. CNN never dropped the 10 questions if you ask your mother video. CNN don't drop the classics when you drop your so. BBC never dropped hundreds of classics on this platform. Who the hell this immigrant think he is? Who the hell this mediocre outsider think he is? To drop in my country and tell my people to watch BBC and CNN. Know your place, guy. You look at both to see them run their gas up your head. Oh, Mark. You're a dopey bot. They must have know you. The real Mark Shields. The junkie Mark Shields. The one that was a liability on operations. The one that never said anything inspiring in his entire time in the JCF. The fix. Only should have checked the guy right there, so. You probably thought it was an honor and a privilege to sit down within feet of the glorious white daddy. Probably that's why I never check him. So now I'm checking him. And the people checking him. Check the comment section. You been checked. Yeah, that's serious our chest. Mediocre immigrant. The biggest DJ them can't stop the movement. Your time in the JCF was rubbish. Your track record in the JCF was rubbish. That's what was rubbish. Go tell fear English people them watch BBC. Iron Man watch PIA. So whatever shortcomings Adams have, or any of the police, end of the day, that's my kin. You are not. You are a guest. You are a disrespectful guest. You're the type of guest that walk in a smarty house and tell them to change the color of their house. Yo, paint the wall that color ya. Who do you think you are? Know your place, guest. Know your place. No DSP in Jamaica can go England go turn deputy commissioner. None. Even if he is the greatest crime fighter in the history of crime fighting, he cannot go England go get deputy commissioner. No DSP in Jamaica, no superintendent in Jamaica can left Jamaica and go England go turn deputy commissioner and jump over all them Englishmen there. It can't happen. No matter how good him is, but a mediocre Englishman was given the task and you see the results. Consciously and subconsciously, there is an acceptance that white daddy is superior. To the point where countries like Jamaica should accept their trash. Remember, the lowest Billy Joe still higher than the highest Negro. You know? Corporate Jamaica can tell about this. Because people are living from corporate Jamaica and say, look YouTube and no say same thing going on in the corporate Jamaica. Because they bring in man more time and tell we say the man are the best of the best. I went and run him file, I realized say he was like a supervisor or one mid-level manager in a film country, but in Japan, Iron Man and top of the food chain. And we have to take talk from him. And we have to show him of the work. We have to show him of the work and him drop an Iron Man to come fix problem, but we have to do work for him, but him get paid more and a bigger title. That's because he doesn't need to be excellent. He doesn't need to look a certain way. He doesn't need to have one accent. See, any foreigner is better than a Jamaica. Any foreigner. You see, all them people that said it, any foreigner better than a Jamaican. But some foreigners are worth more than others. Some have a higher perceived value. So them walk in a big conference room in a corporate Jamaica, walk in a big meeting with the JCF and say, guys, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABC. Come on, let you sing with me. Bossy slave Irish Saxon jump up. Oh my God! This man is a legend. He's like, you're so smart. Did you hear that? Everybody else will like, is that it? When you carry man from where you want, pay them all the money for that? You mean the same ABC where I tell you for the last 10 years? It has to be studied. Mark Tissot would know your place, guy. You talk about data. The data confirm you're a failure. The data confirm your little experiment was a failure. And you didn't even have the testicular fortitude. You didn't even have the decency to pack up the things and go back to your yard after you fail. You're gonna set up shop in the Iron Man and all that get chat. You should have go back where you come from after you fail. But you not go back because in England you are nothing. Speck of sand on a beach. But in an Ironman you are a shining jewel. You da think so the hotel name Jewel. Jewel Duns River. Jewels Ochereos. The Crown Jewels. Jewels Santana. Patreon squad, big up on yourself. PIA, you don't know, more life. Volta squad, see you circling. Bless.